it's Mother Bear Tarot here with you today for a brand new pick a card reading. And in today's reading, we're going to be talking about changes that are going to be coming up in your life. Okay, so I have 3 different tarot decks. We have the original Waite Smith tarot deck, we have the Supernatural tarot deck, and we have the Disney Villains tarot deck. And we're going to get into things that are going to be happening for you in the next little bit, what's going to be coming up in your life. We're going to do a couple cards for career, a couple of cards for romance, and then a couple cards for any blessings that may be coming into your life. Okay, so I will see you in your pile. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Hi, pile number 1. This is your reading if you chose the original Waite Smith tarot deck. I feel like I say that wrong every single time, so if I just said it wrong, just correct me in the comments down below. Okay, so we're gonna get into your reading. I think I'm gonna start first with your oracle cards, and then we will get right into shuffling your tarot cards. Okay, so we'll start with the Rosology one. So the first card that we have here is Codes of the Seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. That's such a pretty card. Look, it looks like a womb, like you're in a womb right now, like you're going to be birthing something into creation. Okay, the next card is the Void. Stop. Embrace the winter. Great cosmic womb. That's so funny, and it looks like, in the other card, it looks like a womb. Okay. The next card we have is, ooh, the Ant Spirit. It's a time to collaborate, number 1. Okay. We also have a new start is coming, the new moon. Ooh, okay. I don't want to really start talking about any of these yet. I just want to get them all out. And then secret spring success. Damn. Okay, well, already off the bat, it looks like you're birthing something, or something new is coming into your life. Okay, and I feel like you're in this this void, this like dark time with the new moon and the void both showing up here. Maybe you've been in a bit of a hibernation mode, and now, because you've taken that time, now Spirit is saying it's time for you to come out of that cocoon, come out of that womb, birth that thing into creation. Okay, so this is really great energy overall. Okay, but I do want to get some messages for your career. I want to get some messages for relationships, and I want to get some messages for blessings coming into your life. And I think that these will help us a little bit more later on. But this is great energy to start with. Okay, so this is the overall energy for all 3 of them, is that you have what it takes to bring whatever it is that you want into, like, birth whatever you want into creation. So at this time, I think because you have been kind of like in this like hibernation mode, this winter mode, right? You like, this just reminds me of the Hermit, just because of the lantern here, and she's looking at the lantern. Let me focus. There we go. And just, there's a lot of darkness, right? But you're filled with light, and you're coming into this space, you're birthing something. So whether that be a job, a relationship, or something else in your life, let's get into it. So let's start with career. Okay, so I'm gonna just do a little shuffle-a-roo for you guys, and I'm feeling 2 or 3 cards for each. So for pile number 1, could we get any messages for their career? What's coming next in their career for them? Oh, 3, time to collaborate. That's so funny. So that goes with the Ant Spirit over here. It's time to collaborate for your career. Okay, I'm gonna put it so then we can do it like that. Okay, so time to collaborate. Can we get any more messages? A couple more cards. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay. And then what's the other one? Ooh. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So, I'm going to move these here. Okay. There we go. It's a little bit easier to see, I think. I feel like all of these cards are slightly off kilter, but I could just be like making that up in my head. Whatever. Okay. So, first and foremost, I think that what's going to be coming for you is like a dream, like a wish is being fulfilled. Like you're having lots of success in this. Like the Nine of Pentacles is literally like the wish comes true kind of card. And that is confirmed with success here, with you coming from a space of birthing something new, like with this card, and a new start in the new moon card. And then also literally Ant Spirit, time to collaborate, and you get the Three of Pentacles, which is the collaboration card. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of success in your career. I feel like you are going to be collaborating either on a project, on a channel. I just like get the sense like YouTube maybe something, or like social media, like collaborating with like a brand maybe. And I feel like the way that this is happening with the Five of Swords is that you're coming from a space before of coming from conflict. So maybe what has happened in the past is like you weren't sure if you were ready to collaborate, or the last time you did collaborate with somebody, it didn't go so well. So there may be some like hesitancy there, or maybe that's why you're in this space of like kind of being in a winter hibernation mode, if you will. Okay, but you have to use your words wisely. This is like when I get the Five of Swords here, that's the message that I'm getting in my head, is like, this is great that you have this collaboration and that this dream is coming true, whether it be like a brand new business, you're collaborating in a brand new business with somebody, or you're collaborating within your workplace, or like I said, maybe on a YouTube or a social media channel or a brand deal or something like that. But you need to be very wise and careful with your words, okay? I think that that's like the feeling that I get, is like the biggest thing that may be hindering your success would be like your words, either the things that you say to yourself or the things that you say to other people. And I have the feeling that it's the things that you say to other people, just because we have so much like collaboration going on. Okay, but that isn't to say that like your words are gonna like fuck it up for you. Okay, it just, heed the guidance, be careful about what it is that you say to other people, okay? Because that can really hurt your chances later on if you do want to collaborate with other people later on, okay? Or like the words that you're saying to yourself, maybe you think that you can't collaborate with people, or that it's not going to be as successful for you, when Spirit is here saying it clearly will, okay? Like, I can't make that up. You guys saw me put that, like, shuffle it, okay? So that's for your career of what's coming up next. I see a lot of abundance. I see a lot of growth. I see collaboration coming for you. Okay, lots of good things. It looks really, really good. Okay, I'm going to do another little shuffle-a-roo. Okay, and we're going to go into your relationships. Spirits, what is going to be coming up next for pile number one's relationships? Oh, I think that was the Devil card. I think that's the Devil card. Yeah, that's a Devil card. Okay, well, we can work at that. Okay, so we got the Devil in the relationships. Okay, so you may be in a toxic relationship, or we'll get some more information, I feel like. Okay, spirits want me to continue talking. Okay, so with the Devil card, I'm going to actually just bring this up to you guys so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, well, I can't hold it in my hand, apparently. The Devil. So see how these two people are like shackled together, right? I feel like you're in a relationship, or there's a relationship in your life that you feel bound to, or that's very toxic that you feel like you can't get away from, or you're coming out of a toxic relationship. But because it's upright, it makes me think that you're still in this relationship, or it's still affecting you if you have just gotten out of a toxic relationship. Okay, so like we can get some more information about the Devil card and Queen of Swords. Okay, yeah. So somebody, I'll get another card before I continue, actually. Another card, please. The Devil, the Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, why did I say that? And these two just wanted to come out as well. So, Queen of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. We're gonna move that card there so that we can do this so it's easier. Okay, so. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So I feel like what is going to be coming next for what I feel like there's a hard decision that you need to make, because we have the Two of Pentacles here with this relationship. I feel like this relationship is very toxic and draining for you. And the Queen of Swords in reverse shows me somebody who is very could be an air sign, just because the swords deals with the air. So that would be Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So somebody with those signs, or maybe that's you. But it looks like the Queen of Swords in this situation is somebody who is kind of, I don't want to say unstable, but like very flighty. Somebody who is very like frantic, that kind of like frantic energy, and in this relationship. And then it kind of has left you out in the cold, like with the Five of Cups, like you're focusing so much on the things that you don't have, or on the cups that have been spilt, or on the mistakes that have been made in the relationship. And you're so like, oh my gosh, I've invested so much time in this relationship. Or maybe this person is a family member, so like a mom or a sibling or a dad or somebody like that. But it's more, we have a lot of feminine energy here with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So I'm thinking it's more of a female, but of course it doesn't have to be. It could just be somebody with a lot of feminine energy. And then the Two of Pentacles here, in reverse, I feel like you have made this decision already, but I feel like you're too scared to actually act on this decision, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like in your heart of hearts, it's time to either like step away from this relationship, or take a back seat to this relationship, or put your foot down and being like, oh no, you can't speak to me this way. Which with the Queen of Swords, again, like swords talks about communication, so it's somebody who is like toxic in the way that they communicate, or your communication in this relationship is just like not good, and there's a lot of like clashing heads. So in the future, I see you as a Queen of Wands, which is really great. Somebody who stands in their power, somebody who is very fiery, somebody who says what they mean and they're going to do what they say and all of that stuff. But you'll get there, but it's going to be hard. So this is going to be kind of like because you're coming from like a more toxic kind of relationship standpoint. You know that once you make this decision, which you need to, okay, because it's going to be better for you in the long run. Once you make this decision, you're going to be standing more in your truth. You're going to feel more powerful. You're not going to feel chained to this person. And if it is like a family member that you're having like a really toxic relationship with, or it's like a parent who just like doesn't understand you, doesn't like, you just don't get along with, right? And that's why you're really sad with like the Five of Cups here. You need to turn around and look at all of the positives that have happened in that relationship, and the things that you've learned from that relationship, right? Queen of Swords is somebody who's very knowledgeable. So look at all of the things that you have learned from this relationship. And if it's like a actual like romantic relationship, then look at all of the things that you've learned that can help you better in your next relationship, right? Something new is happening, like all of these cards over here are saying. Okay, so this is ending. Whatever this situation is here for you, whether it be a parent, a sibling, a friend, a coworker, a boss, an actual like a spouse, a partner. Oh, 1717 just showed up on my camera, so I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but I just thought I would say that to you. Or you might see 8s or 7s a lot, okay? Just know something new is coming, and it's going to be powerful. It's going to be successful, okay? So that's it for the relationships. I'm going to go into blessings for my pile number 1. Whew. I'm just trying to go through this a little bit quicker, okay? But I have tons of other readings on my channel, so make sure to check out any of the other readings if you feel called to, if there's any other questions that you may have, or if you were drawn to any of the other piles, then make sure to check those out, because you might get a better idea of what's going on in your life, because these are general readings, so not everything that I say is going to resonate with everyone, okay? So can we get some blessings that pile number 1 has to look forward to in their life? Okay. I feel like I want to do one more. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the King of Wands, all in reverse, and then we have the Sun upright. Okay. Now, these cards are a little too big. There we go. Now you can see them a little bit better on camera. Wow. Okay. Just give me a second. I just have a lot going on in my head. Okay. So I feel like so remember at the beginning of the reading how I said you may be feeling like have gone through like a time where you didn't feel like fulfilled, or like you didn't feel like you, or like that you wanted to create something but you've been disappointed in the past and something new is coming. This totally says that again. Okay, so the 10 of Cups normally talks about fulfillment, but it being reversed to me says like, oh, you don't feel fulfilled, like emotionally whatsoever. And then the Page of Wands and the King of Wands both being in reverse show to me that your passions and your power have been taken away from you or out of whack. And I think that's because of relationships, like we just talked about in your relationship section. Things have been taken from you, that power. And we had the Queen of Wands, right? Was it the Queen of Wands? That showed upright at the end that you will be coming into. And I think that because you have had, like this relationship must have been very draining for you. And I think that that has actually been a blessing in disguise, honestly, because of the Sun showing up here. The King of Wands is somebody who is very powerful, very passionate, very attractive, very intoxicating, right? And him being in reverse, it's like, it's toxic, okay? So you've been in like this person has been toxic for you, but it has allowed you to grow and realize like the way in which you don't want to behave, okay? And I think that, like I said, that relationship has been successful, is not been successful, but it's been successful in showing you the ways that you don't want to behave. And I think that this is all linked to your career, because everything else is saying that you're birthing something new. And I think that this is going to be a really successful time in your career for you overall, just because of the collaboration. Okay, I feel like maybe you had a boss or something like that, and you saw the way that he treated you and other coworkers, and you're just like totally moving away from that, and you're becoming the sun. Look at this baby. This baby on the horse, right? Baby on the horse right here. This newness, this fun, this you're taking the next step of codes of the seeds, right? Those seeds have been planted, okay, and they have been watered, and you're watering them, and you're watering them. But some seeds take seasons to germinate, and other seeds are activated by fire. Other seeds are activated by water. Like, there's a lot of things that go on in a life. And depending on what has been going on in your life, like with a relationship, right? Feeling unfulfilled because nothing has been happening and everything has been going wrong for so long. Spirits are being like, no, this is a blessing. We've been preparing you for what's about to come, because you are so mentally strong from staying in this relationship. And that is really going to help you in your career, because you're going to know exactly what you want. Okay, so I hope that this reading was helpful. If it was, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and also make sure to put a sun emoji down in the comments down below and let me know what part of the reading resonated with you, okay? And if any of the other tarot decks that like you felt called to any of the other tarot decks, then make sure to go check out those readings. Like I said, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate. I keep wanting to say generate. Okay, you're making something, you're generating something. Not everything is going to resonate with everyone, okay? So take it with a grain of salt, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. This is your reading if you chose the Supernatural Tarot deck. Before we get into the tarot cards, I just want to preface this that this is going to be about changes coming into your life, next things coming into your life, and your career and your relationships, and just blessings in general that Spirit has for you. I do want to start with your oracle cards, but again, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with every single one, okay? If you felt called to another group, then there may be messages in other groups for you, okay? So we're going to start with your oracle cards first. So the first card we have is Whispers of Mother Earth. Creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, and channel. Okay? And these are just going to be like overall messages for you guys. Okay? Next card we have is Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Okay? Then we have Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. 61. Then we have a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. And our final oracle message is Bear Spirit Healing. Number 4. Okay. Wow. Okay, so overall, it looks like we have a lot here. There's a lot of healing that I feel like is taking place, or will be taking place. Just because, like, well, obviously Bear Spirit here is literally saying healing, okay? And perspective to me is one of those things that needs to happen when you're in the middle of the weeds, right? When you really need to be healing, you sometimes, the way in which that you can start healing is by zooming out and getting a good perspective of what's going on. And gratitude and grace to me is something, like it says, give with gratitude and grace. And to me, this talks about yourself. Okay, just based off of these cards here, like, to me, this is like, in general, in all aspects of your life, the only way for you to be able to, you know, have these ideas and this inspiration and, like, take action on all of these, like, plans that you may have is by giving yourself gratitude and grace, and not giving yourself unrealistic expectations for what will happen in the future, or, like, how quickly things will happen in the future. And I feel like, because as I'm filming this, we're going into the autumn season, I feel like this is going to be a really good time for you to kind of zoom out, but within yourself, if that makes sense. So, like, kind of go into, like, a little bit of hermit mode, or into a hibernation mode with the bear here, and, like, really look within yourself and find, like, zoom out. Where can I better heal myself? Where can I be better in my relationships? Where can I be better in my career? And where can I be better just in general, so that I can help myself, so that I can allow for, like, all of this creativity that is within you. So I can have this romantic thing, like, romanticizing your life a little bit, but not in, like, a toxic way, you know what I mean? Like, not in an unrealistic way, but looking at how you can make yourself feel better and giving yourself gratitude and grace when you actually need to, instead of beating yourself up over things that aren't happening as quickly as you would like, or just allow things to happen the way that they're meant to be, because Spirit may have something for you in store that is way better than you could have ever imagined, right? Okay, so we're going to get into the supernatural deck right here. I'm going to do a little shuffle for you guys, and we're going to start with your career, okay? Okay, wow, that didn't even, like, want to shuffle properly. Okay. Thank you. Cards. I find that this deck, out of all of my decks, is, like, not the most bendy, but it, like, I don't know, maybe I just don't get good control of it because of how slippery it is. Like, it doesn't want to, like, what is that about? It doesn't want to even, there we go. Okay. So, Spirit, can we get some messages for pile number 2 about their career? Oh, the Devil. Okay. So, we've got lots of cards here. Oh, we got 2 cards here. So, we have the Emperor. We have the Devil. We have the Ace of Goblets. We have, the Chariot. Yeah, taking control of your own reality. I'm going to move the candle just up a little bit, so we've got a little bit more space. And then we also have the Star. Ooh. And we have the Ace of Bones in reverse. Spirit wants you to know down here, like, that everything's going to be great for you. Like, you have to be the one to initiate, okay? You can't just, like, sit on the curb and wait for the car to come to you. You have to actually get in the driver's seat and start driving your way to where it is that you want to be. You need to take that power. Like, the Emperor is showing up here being like, you are powerful. Don't, like, sit and sulk and pretend like things aren't coming to you or that opportunities aren't coming to you, but because you're not going out there and using your power to get these opportunities. You know what I mean? Like, you, again, you need to zoom out and look at, and like actually take stock. Are you actually pursuing this career that you want, or are you just like passively letting it come to you? Okay, the Ace of Goblets is like the card about self-love and self-care, and like what we were talking about over here. And I feel like once you start putting into yourself, self-love, self-care, putting energy into where it is that you want to be in your career, you'll stop with this stupid devil energy here and being like, oh, well, I'm trapped in this cage. I can't do anything. I'm not powerful enough. I can't, like, nobody's come to, like, collaborate with me. Nobody's come to, like, you know, like, give me $1 million. Like, oh, woe is me. Like, no, okay? You have the energy inside you. You have this power inside of you. Okay, this whispers of Mother Earth, this creativity, this ideas, this inspiration, right? But you have to channel that energy. See, it says channel the energy, okay? You have to put the power in. You have to put the work in, okay? Because if you do, you'll become the star, okay? You'll become this star. You have the potential to do this, but you need to stop like sitting around passively and like waiting for things to happen, because you're the one who needs to make these things happen. In your career, things will happen for you, but only if you put in the energy, okay? Only when you put the energy in. Okay, you can't passively sit around, like I've said. I feel like I'm just reiterating myself over and over again, okay? So let's go into the relationship portion of your reading. Okay, we're going to get some more information. I'm going to do another shuffle here. Okay. Let me know in the comments down below if this reading is helpful to you, or if you've seen any of my other readings. Make sure to go check those out. Okay, I also have like a vlog channel where I do like filming, Q&As, things like that. So make sure to go check that out too, okay? So for group number 2, what kind of changes are coming in their relationships? Did we just get the same man twice? No, we didn't. Okay, I just thought so. Okay, so we have, what is this? The 7 of Pentacles. In reverse, we have Judgment. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. And then we have the 8 of Bones, or the 8 of Wands. Okay. So, I feel like right now in your relationships, you have a choice to make, okay? With the two of Pentacles talks about making choices, okay? You can either be in your relationships judgmental of the other person. I feel like this is like, you have a lot of work to do. Pile number 2. I'm not trying to call you out, but I feel like you have a lot of work to do in your life right now. Just based off of this and the last reading. Like, again, a lot of healing. So with the choices, like, I feel like it's not so much a choice, but you have 2 different paths that you can take when it comes to your relationships. You can either be somebody who is being very passionate in your relationships, very fiery, very like that emperor energy, somebody who's like, I'm powerful, I'm here to like to be in this relationship and be like be a healing presence, but also being like fun and sexy and fiery and like having this like new romantic cycle. But this new romantic cycle is not going to begin if you continue to be judgmental and like 7 of coins right here, which is like saying that, oh, well, why isn't anything happening? Like, again, it's like that passive energy, you waiting for somebody to come and like fill your cup. When you need to fill your own cup, you need to do the fucking work, okay? You need to do your healing. You need to zoom out. And actually, I think you're one of the... I'm sorry if this is calling you out, okay? But I feel like there's somebody out there who needs to hear this. I feel like you're the type of person who doesn't think that they do anything wrong. And I just like see with the Libra, like with the balance, the scales, the only way you're able to balance your life, like being able to be in balance in your life, in your career, in your relationships, right? In balance with yourself and your healing, is if you zoom out and you look at the things that you do wrong. Look at the things that you do right. Look at the things that you're successful. Look at the ways in which you help other people. Are you, like, you being judgmental of your partner or you being judgmental of yourself is not going to help you get that dream partner. So when it comes to, like, the 2 of Pentacles, like I said, you can either be, you know, change yourself, like the Chariot said in the last one. You can either drive down this path towards being that power, being that emperor, being that passionate, loving, sexy, vivacious, va-va-voom person, right? That gracious person, okay? Or you can be this person who's judgmental, kind of like a stick in the mud, thinks that they can't do anything wrong, and just waits around for other people to help them, but doesn't really help other people. Give with gratitude and grace. That includes to other people and to yourself. Okay? I feel like if you have a relationship right now, like it may not be going as well as you think that it is, or there's a lot of work that needs to be done in this relationship so that it can be better. But I have a strong feeling that this is a relationship with yourself right now. Like, you're being very judgmental of yourself. Why aren't things happening? Why am I in this place? Why does my life suck? I try so hard. I plant all of these seeds. I do so much stuff, when you really don't. You just sit on the couch and watch Netflix all night when you get home from work, right? If you want something to happen, you need to give to yourself, okay? And you need to also take stock of what's actually going on in your life and where you're putting your energy into, okay? I feel like I want to get one more card for this, for you. Oh, this card. Strength, yeah. Okay, it's important for you to have strength at this time, okay? And strength, not physically, but mentally. Like, again, so if you watch Supernatural, this is one of the vampire, I forget what his name is. Oh my god. But he's like in purgatory with Jensen Ackles, and like they become like bros, right? Okay, and he has the strength to be able to help Jensen or Dean get out of purgatory. He has the strength to be a good human being, even though so much shit has happened to him. I love that this card actually came out now. I think it goes really well with you. I think that you may feel like things have happened to you in your life and you deserve to have good things happen to you, which you do. But good things are not going to happen to you if you don't give yourself grace and gratitude, if you're not grateful for the things that you do have in your life, if you're not grateful for the things that have happened to you in your life. Because without those things, and yes, people have been through some real tough shit and been through really horrendous things, okay? And I'm not saying that it's easy or that it's okay, but those things do make us stronger. And I think that when you start to have that mental fortitude, that mental strength, and have a better relationship with yourself, have that new romantic relationship with yourself that this is saying, and especially with Libra, like we're going to be going into Libra season as I'm filming this. If you start to have that relationship with yourself and give yourself that strength, that passion with the 8 of Bones here, I feel like you are going to be a happier person, okay? You're going to have better relationships in life, have better relationships with yourself, and you have a lot of healing to do, okay? My pile number 2. I'm sorry if, like, this may have, like, offended people, but this is just, like, I'm just reading what I'm getting, and I think that some people need to hear stuff like this because maybe they don't have people in their life to tell them this, okay? You have been through it, okay? You have a lot of healing to do, and the only way for you to move forward, and I have a feeling that Whispers of Mother Earth, this card over here with the creativity, I feel like she's going to come out with your blessings, because people who have been through it normally have lots of blessings that they're unaware of because they've been so focused on all of the darkness around them, right? Instead of looking at that tiny little pinprick of light that's in their life, okay? So again, your relationships, you have a choice to make. Just like with your career, you have a choice to make. You can either be passive and wait for something to happen, or you can take action and give to yourself. Okay? So let's go into the blessings for my pile number 2. Okay. Oh my gosh, this one doesn't ever want to shuffle. Okay, so blessings for pile number 2. Blessings that are going to be coming up in their life. Okay, let's stop throwing like 8 cards out. Okay. This is... I'm going to split the deck in half. And then I'm going to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Called to do 4 because of Bear Spirit. Okay, so these are the blessings in your life to the Hierophant. Yeah, you're not conventional, okay? You're most definitely not conventional, and I think that's a great blessing in your life. Okay, the Hierophant upright talks about tradition and all of that stuff, and you're not conventional in any way, and I think that's really, really good. Or you don't have a conventional life, and I think that's really good because it allows you to see different perspectives. Again, perspective. It allows you to see life differently. Okay, and I think that's a superpower that you need to lean into a little bit more. We have the 10 of Bones, or the 10 of Wands, showing up here in reverse. Okay, so again, getting through something that was very burdensome for you, a very traumatic event you've gotten through. And I think that, again, like, this is going to be kind of a superpower for you because you're going to be able to help other people and relate to other people, give with gratitude and grace. You need to realize that the things, again, it's like all comes down to healing. When you heal yourself, you'll be able to see these quote unquote bad things about yourself, or like these traumas, these traumatic things that have happened to you in your life, or these bad things that have happened to you in your life. Yes, they're bad, and yes, those things have happened for a reason, so that you can help other people, or so that you can relate to other people and help heal other people. Okay? And I think that's going to be coming through your art, through your creativity, being able to heal other people and heal yourself through writing, through music, through art, through channeling, through finding spirituality or anything like that. But those burdens that weight on your back it's not that it's no longer with you, but you've been through that already. And because you're going to start to heal that in the next little bit, I feel like it's really, really going to help you help other people. Okay? Next one, we have Temperance in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Bones. We have a lot of Wands energy, which makes sense with the Emperor, how he showed up earlier. And everything in reverse. Again, I feel like it's your perspective, the way in which that you look at life, okay? The Queen of Bones. Again, not being conventional, not being somebody who is like apologetically, or like being somebody who is unapologetically themselves, okay? And I think that's okay. I think that how you go about finding this healing is going to be a blessing for you. I actually want to get a little bit of more information about Temperance in reverse. I just want to read out of the book because I feel like you need a little bit of like a boost, because you may be like, if you're still with me on this, then I want to kind of give you a little bit of a boost so that you understand a little bit better of what it is exactly that I'm trying to say. Ocean Prince. Okay, in reverse. It's a reminder to take care of practical matters. So like I said, you have to take the steps. Nobody else can take the steps for you. And I think that's going to be a blessing in disguise for you, because you're not going to have, like, you've never had anything handed to you on a silver platter. You've never in your life had anything handed to you. And I think that because you've had to work hard for everything, you're just tired, right? You're tired of this. You're tired of having to continually do everything for yourself. But I think that's a blessing in disguise, because you're self-sufficient. You're able to do everything that you want, okay? But you need to actually take action. You need to give yourself some grace and know, like, things aren't going to happen right away for you. And I think that's a good thing. It also says, make sure the mundane aspects of your life are in order before setting off on your next great adventure. Paying attention to the details may feel tedious and boring, but it will set you up for success. So yeah, like, I think that you need to do the healing. Again, okay, I feel like this reading is really, like, I'm getting really drained from doing this reading right now, just because I feel like a lot of you have a lot of healing. I just want to say, like, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for, like, all the fucking shit you've been through in your life. And I think that this is going to be the next time, like, the time that's coming up for you is going to be something that is, really, really, really good for you, but it's going to be really kind of difficult, and you need to be able to give yourself the grace to be able to get through it. Like, the new romantic cycle, I think it's all about self-love, self-healing, not being conventional, not doing things in, like, the right way that people say, right? And then the Queen of Bones, I feel like because you have lost confidence throughout whatever this situation or these situations have been for you, maybe who have tried over and over and over again to do something, to become someone, to have the certain career, but because it keeps happening, or it keeps, like your confidence keeps getting hit because it's not happening the way that you think that it will, you've just stopped trying. And Whispers of Mother Earth, like, Mother Earth to me is, like, especially with the way that this card is laid out, like it looks like she's like veiled from the other side. Focus. See, it looks like she's like, there's like that veil. So it's like hard for you to really hear your intuition. And it's hard for you to hear that because you've taken so many blows throughout your life. You've had so many burdens throughout your life. You had to mature at a really young age. You had to deal with like family things or friend things or things that like, you know, children really shouldn't have to deal with when they're younger. Okay? And maybe you're feeling really uninspired. Right? Maybe you feel like none of this matters. Maybe that's how you feel, like none of this fucking matters. This life doesn't matter to me. Maybe you're very pessimistic right now. And I just want to say I'm really, really sorry that you have this perspective on life, or that you have had these traumatic things happen to you. I really recommend going and seeing a therapist if that is like on your heart. And I think that this next year, that's the kind of like the timeline I'm getting. This next year is going to be a really hard journey, right? But it's going to be new, and it's going to be romantic, and you're going to start to love yourself, and you're going to start to see things in a better light. And I really feel like Spirit has some like really, really great things in store for you. I want to actually, haven't done this with the other group, but I'm going to get a couple more messages for you because I feel like you guys just need to hear some like positive messages. Can we get just some positive? Okay, well, so we have the Seven of Pentacles show up again with the Four of Cups. So yeah, it's like it's just confirming again, like you're focusing on the things that you don't have instead of looking that you have things being offered to you. Okay, so I do want to get a couple more positive messages for you. Okay, so can we get some positive messages for pile number 2? See, it's just like confirming everything. The Eight of Justice. Justice is happening for you, my friend. Like I said. So, Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Justice card. So, yeah. You feel trapped, or like emotionally you feel trapped, mentally you feel trapped with the Eight of Swords there. And the Knight of Wands is here to show you like that this can all change very quickly for you. Like this perspective is all about mindset. Okay? Especially because we've had a lot of wands and a lot of swords. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of air energy for you. And again, you're going to be finding that balance. See, we've got the scales twice. Finding that justice, that balance. It's coming for you. It's just there's going to be a lot of work that you need to do. And if you're like watching this reading and you're like, what in the fuck are you even talking about? I don't even know. I think that this could be even just like small T traumas, right? Things that people have said to you throughout your life, like, oh, you're bad at math, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like small things that people have said to you over your lifetime that have compounded to this, to think, making you think that like you don't need to work, or that there's no point in trying to change your perspective because everything in this world is awful, right? Your justice is coming for you, but you have to be willing to listen. You have to be willing to change your perspective, change that mindset. Okay, pile number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. It was a very heavy reading for me. I feel very like emotionally and like physically drained right now after this reading, and that's probably just like because of the way that you're feeling. And I just want to say I love you guys, and I know that you guys are so worth it. I know that you guys have so much to give to this world because you have been through so much. Okay, people who have been through so much have so much more to give to the world. They have so much more empathy. They have so much grace to give. But you have to do that healing, okay? So please let me know in the comments down below if this resonated with you. Leave a bear emoji. Okay, so I know that you guys watched it all the way to the end. And make sure to subscribe. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And also check out all of my other social media links in the description box down below. And also, if you need to ever talk, you can talk to me on Instagram or you can talk in the YouTube comments, okay? And I love you all. Okay, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. This is your reading if you chose the Disney Villains Tarot deck, and I'm going to be getting into your reading. We're going to be talking all things career, all things relationships, and all things blessings that are going to be coming to you soon. Okay, so I have a really good feeling about this group. I don't know, I haven't looked at your cards, but like after last reading, if you felt drawn to pile number 2, please go watch it because it was very, very intense. Okay, so make sure, like, I strongly urge you, if you felt called to pile number 2, go and watch it. Okay, we're going to get right into your oracle cards first before we do your tarot cards. So first we have where's my camera? There we go. The reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. Ooh, girl, that's spicy. That's good. Okay, next we have activated earth. Okay, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Now we have stag spirit. Okay, stag spirit, take the lead. Very powerful so far. Oh my gosh. Group number 3. Oh my gosh, and we got more horns here. Okay. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Okay. Lots of power. And then Blue Bell Fairy, gratitude. And then again, another fucking stag, okay? So you may be seeing deers or like horned animals or stags, okay? That is just a confirmation that spirit is with you, okay? Oh, wow, guys. Wow, very powerful. Like I said, I feel like this is overall like the energy that's going to be coming at you, okay? So I think that like reunion, activated earth, and end of a tough cycle approaches and take the lead all tell me like the ending of something has just happened, okay? Not that it's coming up, but that it has just happened. And right now you are stepping through this doorway, this activated doorway, okay? And you're going into something brand new and you're going to have a lot of gratitude. Gratitude is going to be like the number one thing that you need to work on or that you need to focus on so that you can continue forward in your relationships, in your career, and for your blessings, okay? Taking the lead, you're going to be inspiring other people, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. You're going to be having a lot of like influence for people. And I think that you're also going to be just trusting your intuition. Trust where you're led. Trust that intuition, okay? And just know that right now, this next cycle that's coming up, it's meant to be fun. It's meant to be, not, I don't want to say easy, but it's meant to be fulfilling, right? And because we have a lot of like the stags and that kind of like Capricorn energy, you might be a Capricorn, or you may be watching this in Capricorn season, or you just might be a boss-ass bitch who is here to fucking take their life back, or to, like with the reunion, you're here to collaborate with people to bring people together, right? But you're going to be in a leadership role a lot of the times, or that kind of energy is going to be with you. So you're going to feel like a leader in your career, a leader in your relationships, and just overall like a fucking boss ass G. Okay? So we're going to get into, we're going to do your career first. Okay? And I'm going to just shuffle these cards for you guys. Okay? I really feel like really fucking good about this group right now. Okay. So can we get some, not like literally, like look how many cards came out. Can we get some information for pile number 3? 2 of Cups. And what is that? The 9 of Wands. That's like 8 cards again. Okay, so we have 2 of Cups. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. We have the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Coins, or the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, ooh, girl, ooh, ooh. Okay, so overall, Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles, like I said, you are a boss ass bitch. Okay, if you are a boy or a girl or, you know, gender non-conforming, whatever it is, you are a boss ass bitch. Okay, with the 2 of Cups here confirming that this partnership or this friendship or this collaboration or whatever is happening is gonna be very fucking good. Okay, it's gonna be very good. And here, just because of the 2 of Cups, I feel like either you are the Page of Swords or you are the Page of Cups, and the other person is vice versa. Okay, so whichever of these roles resonates with you is the one that you are, and the other one is the other person. Okay, it's gonna depend on who you are, because again, this is a general reading. And then we have the 9 of Wands in reverse, and to me that shows me that you're taking your humility down. You have come out of this tough cycle, because the 9 of Wands talks about somebody who has been through it, who feels like, oh my gosh, I have done this so many fucking times. Why isn't this working the way that I want it to? But because it's in reverse, it's like, you know what? Instead of like being like, oh my gosh, I've been through this so many times, why isn't this working? I'm going to look at what did work last time. You're going to take stock. You're going to take a good look in the mirror and see, what was I doing wrong and what was I doing right? And how can that help me? How can that serve me? Right? You're going to take this lead role, the Queen of Coins. Like, Queen of Pentacles is like somebody who's humble, somebody who is powerful, somebody who is abundant, somebody who is a leader, okay? But is like, yeah, that's right, I'm humble, I'm like that cool person, but I'm also grateful for everything I've gone through, because I've been through it, sis. I have been through it. And the Page of Swords here is somebody who is very good with their words, very good at communicating, okay? But on the flip side, it can let their words sting and knows when to let their words sting, okay? Somebody who waits is very sly, sneaky. Somebody who waits, okay? But again, it's like that beginning energy. Page energy in general, to me, is very like, I don't want to say immature, but like new. That new kind of energy, right? Which is what everything over here is saying, like you're coming into something new. And maybe this is a person who has been in your life before with the reunion card showing up, or is somebody who was in your life a while ago, or somebody who is in your life, but you guys are deciding to collaborate together on this like business venture, okay? And then the Page of Cups is somebody who is just like Shmi, happy-go-lucky, very carefree, very fun, okay, very loving. Okay, so we have kind of like the logic versus the emotion, the masculine versus the feminine, the yin and the yang, that kind of situation. Somebody who you really fucking need to help you in your business venture, because they have what you don't have and you have what they don't have. So, which is why it's the Two of Cups. It's like the perfect match. Okay? But again, that person could be lazy. They could be behind on schedule. They could be a little bit slower than the Page of Swords. But that's okay, because you guys kind of complete one another. I get the feeling that you're more of the Page of Swords type of person, just because you're going to be in the lead position. But somebody who is a Page of Cups can easily just be in the lead position as a stag spirit, because they don't take things so fucking seriously, right? Okay, so I feel like in your career, like, this is going to be really good. So it could be like you're collaborating with a boss. Maybe you're an influencer or somebody on social media, and you're collaborating with like a brand that you've worked with before. Or maybe this is like a whole new thing that you are starting up. Okay, so this looks really, really good for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get some relationship insights for you guys for what's going to be coming up next. Oh, this one wanted to come out. Ooh, the Four of Coins. Okay, so you may be holding on to something really tight, but just know that spirits, or like, you know what, we're going to get more information about this before I say anything else, because, yeah, I just want to get more information. And of course, card flies on the ground. Okay, so we have the Devil in reverse, and we have True Love. Okay. And get one more card. And the Magician. I feel like I don't know how I want to do this. Like that. We'll do it like that. I feel like I want one more card for you guys. That one. Ace of Cups. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm like so excited for you guys. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, this is like the good thing. This is like the bad thing. Okay, so there's two different messages. I think that it's more so like a message of what is coming for you, and a message like like not like a warning, but more of like a just be aware of this. Okay, so let's start off with True Love. Okay, so it looks like something fucking spicy is coming for you. Okay, now this could be relationship with yourself. If you are single and you are like not having a good relationship with yourself, right? Like, you're trying to be more grateful for the things that you have in your life, the things that you can't change in your life. Like, maybe you have freckles on your face and you have never had a good relationship with that, and you're starting to change that. And the reason why I say that is because the Ace of Cups is here, and that talks about self-love a lot. So this could be a relationship, like that reunion with yourself, with your with your inner child, and like having like a better relationship with your inner child, so that you can be the best version of yourself, so that you can fall in love with yourself truthfully for once, right? Especially with the Magician here. Like, Magician's like, yes, I'm here. I can do anything I want. I can manifest my own reality. I can manifest, like, I am a leader for myself, okay? But for people who are in couples, or for just like anybody who feels like they found the one, I feel like engagement may be coming up. Something very magical is going to be happening in your relationship. Something like you're going to be taking another step in your relationship. So if you've been with somebody for a while, maybe you're going to get engaged. Maybe if you're engaged, you're going to get married soon. Maybe you're going to have a child soon, right? But because this true love card with Ursula right here, this takes me to the devil and to the 4 of coins. Okay, this is more of like a warning. Okay, but it's not like a red flag type of warning. It's more of like a be aware of the way in which you act. Okay? Because maybe you have maybe you're the type of person who may hold on to things or become very obsessive in relationships, not controlling, but like you may become clingy. You know what I mean? Like this person right here, she looks a little like, Ursula looks psycho in this, right? Like she looks a little clingy, and that's what like the devil people are shackled together, but it's in reverse. So it's saying like you're not clingy right now, but the 4 of coins suggests you can hold on to things. So you can hold on to family, you could hold on to a relationship, you could hold on to money really tightly and like kind of like strangle the life out of it, right? So just be careful in how you deal with yourself in relationships. Don't put all of your self-worth, right, with the Ace of Cups into this relationship. This relationship is meant to be a partnership, a union, okay, a soul connection. It's meant to be something that is really, really good. It's not meant to it's meant to help you in your life. It's not meant to like be your life. Do you know what I mean? You're supposed to be with somebody who truthfully gets you and who you truthfully get and you trust, okay? Trust where you're led. Like Activated Earth is saying, and be grateful for this union. Don't be looking for the red flags. If you do not see red flags, don't go looking for the red flags. Like that just causes problems in relationships, right? And maybe you're coming from the place of you've been in a relationship before that was toxic like that, and you're coming out of it and you're coming into a relationship of true love. Okay, but don't let that old relationship hinder you in this new relationship, because like I said, you're the magician. Okay, you are taking the lead in your life. So don't go 2 steps back just because, you know, of something or any insecurities that you may have in yourself. Okay? Oh, I'm feeling good for you guys. I'm feeling really good. So now, and the best part is we haven't even got to your fucking blessings yet. So blessings that are going to be coming to you that Spirit really wants you to know at this time. I feel like that one wanted to come out. King of Cups, Ace of Coins. Put it like that. King of Cups, Ace of Coins. Got some more blessings. Oh, that's just one card. Judgment, 2 of Swords. Everything's in reverse. Okay, and can we get a final blessing? What is it? The 3 of Wands. Okay. Okay, sorry, I just need a moment to process all of this information. Okay, so this is going to be totally different from the other 2 groups. So if you watch those, just know that this is like going to be different. Just because I feel like everything else in your reading has been so good. It's been hyping you up. And I feel like your head may be getting a little bit inflated. So we need to bring you back down to earth. Spirits are like, okay, like all of this amazing stuff is happening, but you need to be grateful for what's happening, okay, and for the things that are happening. So I feel like these are kind of warning blessings, okay, things that you need to know that are going to be blessings for you in the long run, because maybe like I said, your head is getting a little too big, a little too out there. Like true love came out, career came out, like being like, sis, you're gonna be abundant and all that shit. But we need to bring you down to earth for a second. Okay, so King of Cups, first off, in reverse. Be aware that you may have the tendency to be over emotional. Okay, and I'm not saying your emotions aren't valid. I'm just saying that you can come off as over emotional when things start to get tough or things aren't going your way. Okay, same with like the Three of Wands and the Two of Swords. You may be prone to getting into arguments with people because they may be thinking too small for you. Like the Three of Wands talks in reverse, talks about somebody thinking too small. So maybe the blessing is, maybe you're thinking way too big. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm going to be Elon Musk. Okay, not saying that you can't be Elon Musk, but you can't go from, you know, living in your parents' basement to being Elon Musk in like a week, right? So it's time to bring that down and be grateful for where you are in your life. And don't judge yourself too harshly and don't judge others too harshly with the Judgment card being here in reverse, okay? Yes, it's time for you to take the lead. Yes, things are that were tough have kind of ended and you're going into this new cycle where it's going to be really good for you. But just because that tough cycle is over doesn't mean that you can't mess it up, you know, occasionally. Doesn't mean that you can't, you know, get into arguments with people. It doesn't mean that you can't be bad with money, right? You might be, you like, if all of these great things are happening to you all at once, be careful with how you spend your money. Be careful with how you speak to people. Be careful with like how grand you are, how you kind of carry yourself, how much emotions you're putting into other people, how many emotions you're expressing, all of that stuff. And be careful to not judge yourself too harshly and judge other people too harshly because they may not be meeting your expectations with like this reunion card over there. With your business, maybe it's actually a blessing to have a different perspective from somebody else, right? It's a blessing to have that true love partnership because they're opposite to you and they can challenge you. Okay, it's a blessing because a leader who just leads, has people who follow them blindly, is not the greatest leader, right? A leader who has somebody who challenges them, somebody who has challenges come up in their life, that is a blessing, okay? That is the blessing in disguise for you. Okay, I just saw 2424. Okay, so sixes may be something that you see a lot. Okay, and I hope that this resonated with you guys. I hope that this reading was really good. Pile number 3, you guys have lots to be grateful for. Remember, gratitude. Oh, 6. I literally didn't even realize that this said 6 until just right now. Look at 6. Okay, so I just said that because I was thinking about 2424. That's so funny. Okay, so yeah, you might see 6s a lot, okay, and you probably will see deer or like stags or horned things a lot. Just know that's because spirit is with you and they're just confirming. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to put, let's see, what kind of emoji do we want to put down below? Let's put like a blue flower or like a blue heart or something blue down below in the comments so that I know that you watched the video all the way to the end. Let me know in the comments what helped you in this reading, and also if you were drawn to any of the other piles, make sure to go check out those readings, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great one. Bye!